These are the 5 signs that you are dealing with an evil woman, and it's not hypergamy. Most women fool men. Given the advantage that women are always ahead psychologically, they will always influence a man's thoughts. She might use it negatively or positively. Women have more anxieties compared to men. And through anxieties, her behavior will stem out of fear. Having a certain behavior consistently out of fear, it's what will influence the thoughts of a man. Most women misuse control because they use it as an act of power instead of using it as an act of strength. It's how a woman will perceive an event and she will act. When she perceives a certain event because of her thoughts about that event, that will reinforce her to act in a certain way. It's all about the judgment, the view of that event, and not about that event. If today Isaac had an important appointment, then he left quickly. I do not know if Isaac left quickly because he was late, but how I will perceive that event of Isaac leaving quickly. Maybe it's because he was going to meet that mistress in the office. The control about my thoughts are different. I want to control Isaac to always update me even when he's late on an important event. So it's not how she will act. It's upon how she will perceive that event and judge it, and then finally the control that will come out of that judgment is what will differentiate between power and strength under the influence of control, because the thoughts is what will lead to action. When Isaac will come home eventually, if I judged that event differently, I will behave towards Isaac differently. So the judgment will lead to my action. As far as you are living with a lady, you have a wife, you have a girlfriend. She is controlling your thoughts. It will indirectly contribute to your action subconsciously. If she's always insecure, it doesn't matter if you are doing the right thing. She will judge it negatively. It's the power that women have. Having more knowledge psychologically allows a lady predict the future. And most of the time, the future happens through a woman influencing a man's thoughts. Isaac will stop working hard so that he can be home early just to avoid the conflict. Or Isaac will decide to have a mistress so that the judgment from Mary can be right. I'm questioning men how their thoughts are being influenced and who is influencing their thoughts and actions. I'm questioning also men to know more about their women. Women know that if I am with a man who really cares about me, if I want what I deem is important to me, and because he doesn't want to lose me, I will dominate him. Allows me to convince him do what I deem is important for my personal gain. I only need to trigger fear in Isaac so that Isaac will do everything to make me feel happy. Leading him allows me to influence his actions. And women know how to do it. Making Isaac feel guilty allows me to have power on Isaac. But I can only control Isaac if I trigger fear or guilt in him. I don't care, Isaac. You are trapped in her lens. The judgment that Isaac will get because of the deceit of control from Mary will allow Isaac to act in the manner that Mary will want Isaac to act. Evil women use artificial care as a tool to mask her true nature. Her true nature is toxic and narcissistic and evil. But if she shows Isaac that she really cares, that is what will eventually come out in the eyes of Isaac logically. If it happens today, it happens after a week, it happens after 2 months, it happens after 5 months, that is a pattern. Act upon the fact that you have enough evidence. That is the pattern you follow. She said this I had to give her this. Today she's saying this, but she got the same thing. After 3 months, she's saying a different thing, but she got the same thing that I gave her the past week, the past 2 months, and the past 3 months. This is a pattern. It's the only protection you need from that evil woman. She's using her psyche to gain leverage. Then after 3 years, you realize that you have always been lied to. Every lady who come to you with a glittering facade, she will even offer to help. This is a systematic plan calculated for her own benefits. How? To win you over, she needs to be attractive to you. It's like being presented with a diamond for the first time, so that you can feel that flattering energy. Offering to help allows you not to question this glittering lady, and logically you will think this is who she is. She knows this is the act she needs to get what she wants from you in the near future and not now. Right now, she has to plant the seed of care, the seed of love, and the seed of attraction in the eyes of a man to convince him to fall in love. And whenever a man is in that wave, that emotion, that feeling, it's easier to control him. How is your lady using her psyche against this man? Is it to build him? Is it to break him? Is it to control him? She's this charming. She's too friendly. She's even offering to help. She is gifting me. What is the intention behind this glittering facade that prevents a man to fall in love? And not falling in love is what you need to protect yourself against this glittering facade. There is a hidden agenda. Women know how to psychologically cause your mind release dopamine and serotonin. And releasing those chemicals will cause a man feel happy. It's like getting addicted to processed food. When you eat them at that moment, you feel good. You are eating pizza every day. You are eating processed food every day. It makes you feel great. But what is the effect long term? But that is the work of that processed food, so that you can consistently forget and not think about the consequence of that processed food. A calculated action that she has been planning in her entire life, and trust me, it will work on you. Question yourself. She's always meeting you when she's sexy, attractive, her boobs are out, she's so charming, flirting, laughing with you. What is her intention? When Isaac is finally comfortable and he thinks that I am in love, this is the moment I can make my calculated moves for my own personal gains. And they have been using the same traps on men, and it has worked. You're not that special. The other day, I had a guy, a friend, who was complaining, men are really suffering. And I can tell you, he is entertaining a lot of women around. When a woman cheats on you, you think you have a problem. You have to fix yourself. I don't love him, but if I learn how to love him, I can get what I need from him. That allows him to think that I am in love, but that is a calculated move that she will use on Isaac. Today's shout out goes to Johnny. Let me hope that is your name. Kindly comment down below by saying avoid evil women.